Okay, grabbing the cards, and let's look and see what is my topic today. From Wisdom from the Universe. Let's shuffle these here real quick. And let's see what we have. Okay, first card out is Transience. Okay. Everything in this world where we're at now is transient in nature. And so this is an awareness about the transiency of things and awakening. Okay, awakening. Underneath of it all, resurrection. We've had this talk before, but let's see what the rest of the elements are, if it's going to give us a little bit of a different thing to talk about with this, although we have talked about the transient nature. You know, we have to be aware and wake to the fact. Now, I like this awareness one, too. I just saw that. We've got the skull, but above it we have the butterflies, about the transformation. And I've spoken about this before. Everything here is created out of energy, and energy just changes forms. You cannot get rid of energy. Again, same thing here, transience. You see the butterflies above it. Okay, that they leave the form. Now, this is interesting because in this one, the butterflies are dark. Okay, so it's kind of like ghost butterflies. We've got the sadness. The ghost butterflies are there, and we have to understand that they are awakening, leaving the physicality of form and awakening to the other side. Okay, consciousness goes on. So in this transience, above it we have the victory. It's about energy. The energy is a process of victory. So like I said, you know, energy, whatever it is that's happening, just changes forms. It's never actually deleted. It just morphs into something else. So let's see what we have underneath of it. Detachment. So I don't know why we're having this again, but maybe somebody's going through this and needs to hear this again. That you have a bit of a detachment with this, because you know that in the universality of everything, that this is a process that happens. We come in, we have our lessons, we have our play of the moment, if you will. Whether it's the play of I am victorious, or whether it's the poor me saga of as the stomach turns, your soap opera. We come in and we do the play, and then we leave the physicality of form to the other side, and we review the play. We review what our lessons, did we learn them, did we not? So we have the awareness of, the things that were coming down that one really was unhappy with. The emotionality of things that were having to be dealt with, the influence, what sort of an influence, awareness of the snaky, the poisonous things, the drama that we had to maybe endure during this last play of existence, awareness of that. And so we learn those lessons, and we start having an awareness of what it is. Now, wow, how did that get upside down? Okay, so this is the strength. Have you developed good strength, or are these things losing strength? Let's see what our last card under there is. So this is the things we're witness to. The mind play of what we are encountering, and the resourcefulness. Okay, So have we awoken to the fact of resources to look at these influences, these dark influences, and this could have to do with this time of history that we're going through now. That these things cycle through. We'll have a dark point in history like we had with Hitler, etc. And now we have a dark point of history here when it comes to political drama with 45 and stuff, and this toxic influence, awareness of this toxicity that we're dealing with that we really don't want to deal with. And we have to understand in the transient that there can be a victory, okay? That energy goes forward, and we have to detach a bit from it and awaken to the fact of the strength that we build up by being resourceful. So this is a gentle strength, learning to deal with the animal nature, what we're seeing here, this toxic animal nature of, in 45's case, the narcissist. Maybe there's a number of us that had to deal with the narcissists, okay? So understand that these things are transient. These are things that we come in to be challenged with so that we can gain strength, so that we can have a victory. And part of the cycle is, again, learning to deal with these, awakening to how to build up strength and how to be resourceful in the midst of some of this chaos, okay? So these things cycle through in history, and they are, we have to challenge ourselves to, again, detach a bit and understand these things are transient and we will have a victory, and be aware of the toxicity that's there and the unhappiness that this causes, and then wake up to how you can deal with it with your resourcefulness, okay? So it's saying we come in for these lessons. Understand this is transient. It only happens in this segment of transient realm. On the other side, this is eternal, and we don't have this toxicity. We're thrown in this toxic mess here so that we can explore and learn these lessons and build up a victory, dealing with emotional drama into a strength, okay, into a way of understanding how to work with these things by understand the transient nature of it, the awareness and awakening to the fact that this is another play of energy. And so we keep to the energy of how do I want to say it, of positivity, okay, of positivity. So don't let this negative things that we're facing, that we're dealing with on a daily basis, drag you down, because it is transient, okay? So don't give it more importance than it has to have. So this is about understanding the divergent paths. And so this is part of our thing, to learn friendship. What are you building with it, and the timing of this, and standing strong in the midst of it, and turning your back on a negative path. And again, it's strengthening yourself through having these experiences of this soap opera of the moment. Okay, so I hope that somebody got something from this. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online.